The areas Islam had conquered, or where it held sway over tribute-paying non-Muslims, were conceived as a single political unit, Dar al-Islam, the House of Islam, or the realm of peace. It would be governed by the Caliphate, an institution defined by rightful succession to the earthly political authority that the Prophet had exercised. The lands beyond were Dar al-Harb, the realm of war. Islam's mission was to incorporate these regions into its own world order and thereby bring universal peace. The Dar al-Islam, in theory, was in a state of war with the Dar al-Harb because the ultimate objective of Islam was the whole world. If the Dar al-Harb were reduced by Islam, the public order of Pax Islamica would supersede all others, and non-Muslim communities would either become part of the Islamic community or submit to its sovereignty as tolerated religious communities or as autonomous entities possessing treaty relations with it. The strategy to bring about this universal system would be named jihad, an obligation binding on believers to expand their faith through struggle. Jihad encompassed warfare, but it was not limited to a military strategy. The term also included other means of exerting one's full power to redeem and spread the message of Islam, such as spiritual striving or great deeds glorifying the religion's principles. Depending on the circumstances and in various eras and regions, the relative emphasis has differed widely. The believer might fulfill jihad by his heart, his tongue, his hands, or by the sword. Circumstances have, of course, changed greatly since the early Islamic State set out to expand its creed in all directions, or when it ruled the entire community of the faithful as a single political entity in a condition of latent challenge to the rest of the world. Interactions between Muslim and non-Muslim societies have gone through periods of often fruitful coexistence as well as stretches of antagonism. Trade patterns have tied Muslim and non-Muslim worlds more closely together, and diplomatic alignments have frequently been based on Muslim and non-Muslim states working together towards significant shared aims. Still, the binary concept of world order remains the official state doctrine of Iran, embedded in its constitution. The rallying cry of armed minorities in Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Libya, Yemen, Afghanistan and Pakistan, and the ideology of several terrorist groups active across the world, including the Islamic State in Iraq and the Levant, ISIL.